Was Pare stupid? Did he not understand what was going on? Did he not see that the Makkahs were coming one after another? Did he not realize that the koyach of the Rebbeinu Shalom was so much stronger than his kishuf Makkahs? Did he not understand that Moshe Rabbeinu is the one running this show? Did he think he was running the show? What does it mean that Pare said, no, I'm not going to let the people go? And Bechlal, why did even Hashem need Pare to let them out? Hashem could have just let the Eden out straight up. Take the Eden out of Mitzrayim. We're going. Try to stop me. Try to stop me. I'm going to send the crocodiles to go eat you up. Well, it doesn't make a difference. Why did this whole thing have to happen with the Makkahs? And each time Pare says no, and then he says yes, and then he says no. What was going on here? Let's understand the parsha of the Makkahs and the parsha of Parshas Vaera B'chlal. There was something amazing that was going on over here. That was actually a shini in the whole B'riyas Olam. We'll start from the beginning of Parshas Shemos. It says, he didn't know Yosef. What does it mean he didn't know Yosef? He knew Yosef. So Chazal say that he made believe that he didn't know Yosef. What does it mean he made believe? What did he do? Because Yosef was the one who brought Mitzrayim up to being a world power, and he went and he said, I don't care. I don't have to have Akudas Hatov. You think I have to have Akudas Hatov because you did so much good for us. The Eden did good for Mitzrayim. No, I don't have to do anything. I can do whatever I want. We live with a mindset that good gets repaid with good. Bad, crime doesn't pay. It's true in the long run. Hashem has his plan. In the long run, that works out. But in the short term, well, very often we find that Rishum are very matzliach and tzaddikim do not make it. They have a very hard life. And Chazal tell us that's true. Schar mitzvah b'hai al maleka. You don't get schar for your mitzvahs on this world. You get schar in Olam Haba. Person does mitzvahs, he becomes a better person. And when he goes up to Olam Haba, he is nehenim ezef hashchena. Person does avirus, he loses out, he becomes bitter inside, and he has difficulty inside, but nobody can see that. And when he gets up to Olam Haba, he goes into Gehenna. The schar mitzvah on this world, no. The Torah says that there is schar in this world in a certain way. You'll have good on this world. Zug the Rambam in Hilchos Tshiva. It's not because of that. It's in order to make it easier for a person to keep Torah mitzvahs. A person wants to keep Torah mitzvahs, will make it easier for you. So you should have enough funds to be able to do it. You should be healthy, that you should be able to do it. You shouldn't have tzuris. Otherwise, it's very hard to keep Torah mitzvahs. And since the person wants to, Hashem helps you. But Hashem gave bechira. Hashem gave the choice for a person to choose to do whatever he wants. You have in this world, you have bechira. If a person chooses to do bad, he can. And that's what Pare said. I am choosing not to know Yosef. When Moshe Rabbeinu came to Pare and he said, Hashem Elokai Yisrael said, you have to let us out. Pare said, Lo yadati es Hashem. I don't know Hashem. What do you mean you don't know Hashem? I'm telling you who Hashem is. He's Elokai Yisrael. No, I'm choosing not to know Hashem. I don't need to know Hashem. I'll prove you who Hashem is. No problem. Prove it. He proves who Hashem is. He says, okay, very good. I see there is Hashem. I'm choosing to ignore him. Hashem brings a makkah. He gets a patch. He says, oh, you're proving that you're stronger than me. No problem. I'm choosing to ignore you. I can. That's what Bechira says. Bechira says, I can continue to choose to ignore Hashem. I can, even though a person, very often, every person realizes, wow, I see Hashem just did that. Wow, I see Hashem is running the show. A person can choose to ignore it and continue going down this bad path and not have to do that. He saw it, he realized it, he knew it, and he didn't put his heart to it. He says, I don't have to do that. I can continue doing whatever I want. And since Hashem created the world with Bechira, I will succeed in continuing to do bad, even though it's not what Hashem wants. That was Paro's plan. And based on the rules of Bechira, it should work. But by Yetzias Mitzrayim, as we see in Pashas Boy, the Rebbeinu Shalom changed that plan. And he said, no, you know what? I made Bechira, and I can also be Mevatel Bechira. I'm going to show you. You choose to do whatever you want. You choose to do bad. But I am going to change it. And that was the reason for all the Makkah.